So I had played around for a long time because kind of I write a lot. I read in the morning and then I write because my reading seems completely futile if I don't. And I was talking about getting nouns and verbs to play around so I can get it out of my face hole. That is why I started writing, to just clarify my own thoughts, because when they're up here, they make perfect sense until I try and say them. And then I realize, like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I can't stretch the cord far enough to plug it in. And so when I force myself to get nouns and verbs and literally write sentences out, go, and now I see it. So that is part of the process. But I noticed in that whole journey, I have this concept that's off of this foundational premise. One, I don't like looking back, and I am recommending that for everybody. Don't look back. There's no value back there, because whatever is of value, your inner knower already knows it and will bring up what is necessary. For you to go back and rehearse, for me to go back and rehearse, is practicing our weakness. We begin to argue for our own weakness. We begin to argue for our own limitations, because our life will give us plenty of data where we are right now to go, see, you are an asshole. It doesn't work for you. And like the outside world is going to verify it. Stand true. But it's not true. It's the illusory window dressing of what we've already lived, what we've already chosen, what we've already put in the soil, and now it's here. And so I came up with this concept, and I know when I get funky, I have a tendency to run back to what I call the familiar. I run back to what feels better, things I can control, things I know. And my God is taking me, as he is doing with all of us, onto a journey that is forward, deeper into him, deeper into being. And that means we're experiencing things differently, new things. We're being challenged to find a different perspective. And when I get really wobbly, we run back to the familiar. I run back to the familiar. I run back to my places. I run back to my insecurities. I run back to finding outside things in the world to make my inside feel better. That's me running to the shadows to try and find comfort, because I'm scared to death about looking in this open blackness of becoming something that I'm not and not knowing what that is. Which is exactly what he's doing to us. We are unfolding into something much, much different. And the journey back to the familiar is very easy, and it's actually a pretty short journey. Like, we get there pretty quickly.
The wide road that leads to destruction.
And
right?
and what I started doing was just identifying it. I stopped judging it, because it is it's almost like a psychological knee-jerk reaction. When something happens on the outside of me that causes this feeling, I want to control that feeling almost right away. And it might be alcohol, it might be some form of sensuality, it might be some form of mental self-indulgence where I allow myself to pile on bunches of shit that I know is not good for me, but it's all very familiar. It's all Eric's language, it's Eric's landscape, it's my domain. I don't love it, but I know it. I'm familiar with it, and it brings a certain, all right, this is what it is. And it is antithetical, really, to growing. And I think we just have to watch that, and to know that that's everybody's struggle, because we're working on new behaviors and new thoughts, which means there's a whole new data set in front of you, and we're trying something new.